Да, всем привет. У нас сегодня новая игра. Greedfall от европейской студии Spiders. Я знаю, что европейская студия Spiders сделала Б-класса игры про гоблинов и тролли вроде, или гоблины Норкс, там что-то типа того. И на самом деле она типа не топовая студия, но она пытается. Поэтому сегодня мы посмотрим РПГшку от них. Вот. Я люблю РПГшки, да, даже всратые. Ну, относительно. Посмотрим, может она будет очень хорошая РПГ, и можно будет залипнуть в ней на какое-то время. Звука нет. Надеюсь, он не начнет орать. Я все равно сделаю, наверное, звук потише. Где-то вот настолько. В этом режиме врагов больше, они ведут себя агрессивнее, наносят больше урона. Подходит игрокам, которые готовы тщательно изучать технику фехтования и продуманно развивать персонажа. Не, я хочу играть своим персонажем. Так что мы на обычный уровень сложности будем проходить. Все-таки европейский РПГ. Пока только Ведьмак. Есть хорошая европейская РПГ. От третьего лица. А всем остальным не стоит доверять.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There. Now, hold the pose.
Так, креатор персонажей. Давайте посмотрим на женщин. Почему я... Что это? Заражение какое-то? Это грязь. Как будто бы, не знаю. Очень странно. Давайте готовый вариант посмотрим. Азиат. Кто-то непонятный, такой бурят. Братишка. Зализанный братишка. Если бы я захотел играть одного из них, я бы взял левого. Мексиканец. И ирландец. Ну, дефолт самый лучший. Понятно, с лицами все понятно. А есть челкарь? Нет, можно только гопника сделать. Ладно, мы возьмем это с борода. Портос, Д'Артаньян, Арамис и бомж. Думаю, что мы легкую небритость выберем. Брови надо сделать такими, которые типа оторву лицо. Вот эти нормально, достаточно яркие брови. Сделаем чуть потемнее. Интересный выбор белого между белым и белым. Тогда нам борода не нужна. Цвет глаз зеленый. золотистый. Я не вижу зеленый. Салатовый. Синий есть, темно-синий есть. Это вроде серый. Какой-то золотистый там. Два вида золотистого. Желтый, типа, и карий. Ладно, допустим, ладно, карий возьмем. Давайте дальше пойдем. Кольцо божественной магии, паралич, тяжелое одноручное оружие. И, блин, я люблю тяжелые пушки. Духовная сила, сила воли. Наука, интуиция. Нафиг. Тяжелое одноручное оружие, огнестрельное оружие. Сила, выносливость, ремесло, энергичность. Я возьму инженера, потому что он может взламывать, лут самое важное, что есть в этой игре. Ну, надеюсь, как и в любой РПГ системы, которая имеет РПГ-элементы, такие с перками. Надо брать взлом. Что дает меткость? Увеличит урон, наносимый экстрельным оружием, алхимическими препаратами. Это риск необходим, чтобы стрелять из лучшего огнестрельного оружия. Выработка ярости есть параметр. Риск необходим, чтобы сражаться с лучшим одноручным и двуручным оружием. Ну, это плюс 100 хп и 20% от стана. Я возьму, наверное, меткость. Можно один. У нас сразу следующий уровень 4. Окей. Позволяет немного дешевле покупать товар у торговцев. Очень дешевле покупать товар. Позволяет повышенную вероятность достигать успеха некоторых вариантов диалога. С большей вероятностью. Я возьму взлом замков. В любом случае. Потом мы будем в харизму вкладываться. Когда следующий на 5-м уровне у нас очко таланта. Блин, очень много чего хочется вложиться, но мы в следующем берем харизму и замок и харизму.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Почему он похож на Сэмюэля Л. Джексона?
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is
Так,
beside
надо
us.
найти кузена.
He was of a mind to paint the
Брался
town,
купить,
Master.
я его
Don't
найду.
worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
Встретимся на корабле.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the
Послам
British
Телемы и Мостовского альянса о
Have
своем
no
прибытии.
fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Че, из-за кузена мы
I
отправимся
beg
в
your
великое
pardon, but
путешествие.
urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Компас находится верхняя часть по центру, на нем отмечено направление на важные объекты и цели активны. Основные дополнительные задания. Мы будем выполнять все дополнительные задания.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Блин, как здесь... То есть ты нажимаешь вперед. Во-первых, задержка есть некая. А потом он разворачивается. Очень кланки Беготня. Так, оборудование. Так, ярость, окей. Чё у меня есть? Так. Ладно, не важно пока. Угу. Анимации из Dark Souls. Можно ли ломать бочки? Не, бочки нельзя ломать. Как убрать? А, он автоматически брать. Так, эта дверь не открываема. Так, это дождь. Это парировать, видимо, на правую кнопку мыши.
Hey! Green blood! And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as you'll go.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the breaks of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child.
У нас лампа, как из Bloodborne.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
Так.
Fight with honor!
А нельзя как-нибудь закрепиться на враге? Блин, здесь парирование реально через миллиард метров, чтобы уметь драться. Окей. Че еще раз как? Применить. А, привязать на единицу. Все привязано. Не, ну окей, он бьет, конечно, на пол хпшечки.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to
Ну да я на тебя с ножичком напал.
This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
Почему он похож на, как его, Минитмена?
Otto here is going to be your training.
Служителя Гагарли или как его там? Левый контрол, блок, уклонение, левый shift, окей. Здесь автолог. Бронеплащ, часть физического урона, чтобы пробить броню врага, можно попасть тяжелым оружием. Или ловушки. Магические атаки действуют независимо от брони, окей. Я рукой? Подожди вы. А чё они такие жесткие? Я реально рукой, что ли, отбиваю? Блин, это тупо, когда у тебя два оружия закреплено. Ярость.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics. It does.
Ну ладно, с боевкой потом разберусь.
I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary,
Ну, неплохо то, что с нами едешь.
A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Если что, пойдешь на мясо.
And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we
В
have
пивнуху. Следующий, куда мы
You
отправились,
know
в пивнуху.
Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Я не понимаю, как оружие, короче. Как оружие выбирается. Давайте. Прощай с матерью, встретись с Куртом у входа в дворец. Фига себе карта. Ёптать. Че, у нас, видимо, целый остров будет в распоряжении. Смена цели, ага, ага. Рынок, снаряжение. Кодекс. Быстрое сохранение есть. Подождите-ка. На С менять оружие. Окей. Так, выходите стойки на X. На Z идти. Все. Вроде бы все кнопки нашел. Погнали с матерью попрощаемся.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles. and we
Может, там
might find a
найдется
cure.
лекарство.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
Ну, вопрос, возможно, я болен.
But it brings
Может,
me
неродимое пятно у нас на лице.
to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
Печать отца.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Не, конечно, дикий вопрос, почему в такое время надо поцеловать мать, хотя, скорее всего, видимо, кожное заболевание какое-то передается. Я не знаю, типа чума. Не надо быть осторожным во время чумы. Шляпу первого открывателя дали. А это прикольная игра с камерой. Я не уверен, что это надо играть на... Ну, один все лучше. А, ну не одевается, надо 2 раза щелкать. Окей. У нас нет ничего на спину. Сопротивление звонок к яду. А, у нас уже одета она. Да, она уже одета. Шляп. Будем как пимп выглядеть. Стихийная ловушка 5. Боеприпас 12. Зелье здоровья 3. Окей. Спрейс с курсом ухода во дворец. Ну, погнали. Интересно, а здесь можно с кем-нибудь поговорить? Как-нибудь сайт крестовых персонажей посвящаются, нет?
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine.
Надо
first.
Константина найти
You're right.
сначала.
Maybe he's already...
Чтобы из нас демонов
He was so
извлек.
eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish
Мне кажется, это
before our
Хэвик.
departure.
Мы инженера, а тот
Commander
будет маг.
wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Так. Здоровье 900. Выносливость 1. Уровень 9. Сила. Подожди, а здесь... А какой он уровень? Общий. Все виды холодного оружия, зелье равновесия. Отношение подозрительное. А интересно, нельзя у него впереть броню и на себя надеть? Видимо, нет. Ладно, у нас как бы нет особого выхода.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Может, мы лут найдем, пока будем в городе ходить? Парчевый район.
To my help, and death to the others! Come here, my beauties.
А у меня есть стамина? Что у вас есть? Старая тупая шпага. Все еще хуже, чем у нас. Все еще солдатские собаки хуже. Зелье магия. Зелье, которое постепенно становится большой запас магической энергии. 500 аж штук. Неплохо. Вот и монета. А это треть. А вон треть. Хорошо, они подсвечивают золотым очень ярко. Одна золотая монета с труб. Видимо, есть главарь банды, у которого есть хороший лут и... О, сундук. Старый вышитый камзол. Уже лучше. Блин. Я похилялся? На У? Видимо, да. Найс, лутески.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Там чувствует ли он себя одинокий? Я не хочу.
I must leave.
Я не хочу узнавать об этом. Пока что. Он подозрительный. Ну, это просто тупик, чтобы нафармить себе немножко их с пулечки. Выбить себе камзол получше.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Еще сундук. Сырая железная орда, ягода барышника. Важные места и персонажи. Посольство мостового альянства. Пойдем пока. Сайт квесты поделаем.
And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Блин, пусть курс сражается. Ну ладно, они хотя бы механику соус-подобных игр, блин, чудовище, я барыжник, это, перенесли нормально для пеки. Вроде не чувствуется убогость, хотя бы я все равно на геймпаде поиграл, наверное. Так, сюда нельзя пройти. Страница вырвана из дневника. Боль усиливается, кишки словно в узел стянуло. Работать в лавке становится все труднее. Иной раз по вечерам ног совсем не чувствую. Они будто леденеют. Малихор уже многих забрал, а теперь пришел за мной. Сегодня мне даже не хватило сил перейти улицу и дойти до лавки. Да и кому нужны мои книги? Если мы все равно умрем. Все равно все умрем. Постараюсь доползти до лазарета на задворках казарм и буду надеяться, что там смогут хоть как-то мне помочь. Пойдем за сайт-листом. Время я милорд тут. Мне почему-то это все напоминает Синкин-Сити. Так, я хочу этот сундук. Зелье равновесия, боеприпасы, старый мягкий спой. Так, что это такое?
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
Нельзя хлебушку у тебя подрезать, не? То хп что-то как-то не оставляет желать лучше. Еще все ненужные вещи или продадим, или так, мне налево и по прямой. Или продадим, или разберем. Какой торговец? В каком торговце была речь? Мне нужны торговцы. О, треуголка. Пока недостаточно хороша. Пока останемся с саблей. Вот и сайт квест. Погнали. Что нужно?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
Казнись.
Inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
Я пока мало чего
I'll be
понимаю.
damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Приказ.
Following
Ага.
orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Простите, трудно.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise, if these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately.
Верните деньги.
In the future, we won't be shopping with them.
Ну, наверное.
Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
Где
This
начальник твой?
stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sade, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced
50 на
you to commit
50.
a crime.
И чё, и
That's
пройдет?
regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
Так, так, начало отпираться.
Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand.
Ну все, в тюрячку.
Return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
Следующее, в чем мы вкачаем
You are
харизму.
not my master. Moreover,
Ваш уровень
the
талант
attendant of the
недостаточно
guard
высок.
was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up.
Не
the
запугали,
mob.
черт. А так был близко.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Запугали.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed.
And so you're back, sir. You have us.
Don't count on it. We shall return. See.
Блин, пришлось куда-то идти. Придется куда-то идти. Блин, сколько вопросиков. Таверна, мастерская, торговец. Мне кажется, мы из первого города сегодня не выберемся.
Stop! I beg of you.
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes. Don't hit me anymore.
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, good sir. I'll take care of it immediately.
Блин, репутация -1. — 200 килограммов можно носить с собой. Как, он долго по лестнице собирается. А, и зато сундук есть.
It's not possible just now.
У меня нет науки. Интересно, а если все здесь выдрочить по карте, Если выдрочить по карте мне хватит в первом городе на харизму, на все вот это. На восстановление репутации, которую я уже понизил. Где, кстати, интересно, параметр репутации. Так, симпатия, торговый сотрудничество, симпатия. Ага. Мостовой альянс, подозрительность, тлема. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, пять. Плюс торговое содружество и 6 фракций в итоге. У нас 500 хп. При левелапе интересно восстанавливается максимум хп. Пойдем туда. Надо добить сайд-квест, хотя здесь какие-то люди, с которыми можно поговорить. А ну-ка. Давайте поболтаем.
I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title?
Чем он будет заниматься?
Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous.
Ну, короче, надо наш глоссарий будет.
Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
Потому что тебе в колено попала стрела.
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Ну окей, сегодняшний тогда у нас это как его. Сегодняшний стрим до отплытия из этого города. Ну, город реально запустение, реально чума. Конечно, все еще не уровень Моротопи по чумности города, но упадок явно чувствуется. Ремесло позволяет улучшать оружие, броню, наука позволяет создавать зелья и ловушки. Чтобы работать в мастерской, нужно обладать определенными знаниями. Получить их можно несколькими способами. Развивать соответствующий талант, использовать определенным снаряжением или помощью спутников, чтобы получить бонус. Каждая очко таланта открывает новый рецепт. Например, вам понадобится ингредиент, который можно купить или найти. Фига, здесь там с оружием. Ага. У меня сырая железная руда не хватает. Так, это я скрафтить не могу. Надо еще 2 шкуры. Окей. Так, пока еще недостаточно. Нам надо еще побегать по городу, чтобы залутаться.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
спросить.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say the man trees live there.
Там люди, деревья, драконы и гигантские звери водят. Это видимо, он называется, под камень сокровищ лежат.
And the source of eternal life.
Ага, источник вечной жизни. Ага.
Last night, some naughts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
Tirfredi остров называется, окей.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Так, зеркала. Блин, обратно. Мыльная комната только отображается. И то, что мы сюда пришли, не имеет смысла. Окей. Даже сундука не поставили. Мне пришлось 2 двери открыть, между прочим. Сложно какую-то новую сирену. Знаете, у нас есть ключ трактирщик, если что.
Locked.
Когда нам было сюда пробираться? Что, может быть, сюда? Здесь ничего нету. Пушки. Подождите, мы как-то пришли туда, куда нам нужно. Отлично.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that
Одно
your
задание.
mission isn't
Nice.
completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well.
Ха-ха-ха.
What do I need to do?
Я не мальчик на побегушках, но хорошо, что я должен сделать.
But the port authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, no. If he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Неотправленное письмо. Надеюсь, когда ты вернешься из Аль-Сада, тебе передадут это письмо. Если, конечно, еще кто-то останется в живых. Я же почти ничего не вижу и пишу с большим трудом. Прости, сынок, твое наследство будет небольшим. Мародеры уже наверняка разгромили нашу книжную лавку. Надеюсь, Спрятанную в доме шкатулку они нашли. Береги себя, сынок. Если найдешь деньги, беги на этот чудесный остров, на котором говорят, нет ни болезни, ни горя. Твой любящий отец Альберт. Книжная лавка. Я не нахожу никаких библиотек. Может быть, вот они самые крайние. Бля. У меня больше нет хилок. Странно то, что они говорят, типа... Что колдовой трактирщик. Мы, так сказать, отправляемся на сложный остров. Нам нужны все припасы. Все, что есть. Письмо алхимика из Альсада. Дорогой Риф, я очень опечален тем, что ваши надежды найти покой в Сирене не оправдались. После вашего отъезда Академия оказалась в удручающем состоянии. Ваши обвинители ведут себя так, словно законов для них не существует, и постоянно проводят сомнительные опыты. Мы ничего не можем сделать, лишь молчать и ждать. Искренне надеюсь, что ваши поиски увенчаются успехом. Ваш друг. Взлом, кстати, вроде не дает опыта. Что я про разбойника вообще сосет. О. Вообще мы можем в теории как бы так качаться куда угодно. Не, а где у нас квесты? Так, ну пошли к хозяину порта, окей. Как-нибудь можно показать дневник? Ладно. Что нужно, чтобы у вас говорила вся сирена. Может, я тебе сначала продам? Да, ладно, давайте посмотрим. Уёб. Магический урон, физический урон. Только 140 монет. Абордажная, плюс 53. У вас написано, есть ли одна? Нет. Ему лучше. Сколько цена? 252 монеты. У меня 64. Мы пойдем продавать.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything?
Угу, пистолет мы не можем продавать. Дофига зелий. Прочь чудовищ, предмет для продажи торговцев. Смола нам нужно. Шляпу подаем. $157, 163 монеты. Камзол удачи пока оставим при себе. Не 140 монет. 163. Ну ладно. Оружие важнее всего. У нас 31 монета, все хватит. А что у нас по весу? 53. Отлично. Немного скинули. Интересно, а 200 килограммов это типа навсегда или можно будет сумки прокачивать? Или через силу? Блин, а если так, то я бы взял силу. Я не хотел пропускать, но мне пришлось.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
Shit. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing.
Have
no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing.
Управлять кораблем мы можем без него. Он обычно юнга. Но.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure, like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink.
С ним или же 2 суток с ним точно что-то случилось. Его, скорее всего, убили.
Could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Что значит спросить? Спроси Юнге. Когда вы видели в последний раз? Ну, ты сказал, что мне два дня назад, да.
It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Ха-ха-ха-ха-ха. О, знакомый сирень.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family.
Флаффи и Лаура.
Flavio and Laura.
Отлично.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. We'll find them over there, in port.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship.
Impossible. You're too late. All merchandise must
Так,
be
грузы нужно
registered
регистрировать
at the
в портовом
port
управлении.
authority.
Это занимает много времени.
So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few
Пару ящиков, чё тебе?
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
А там динамит.
Doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
I tried.
Commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
Чтобы голову оторвать, значит, нам придется самим
manifest ourselves. It must be at the harbor master's office. You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance? To be honest, we were hoping to find him.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his death? My men spoke of a rather animated party
Сразу
that
вчера
went
была
down at
большая
Queen's
попойка,
Tavern,
но больше ничего.
but I haven't heard.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Нажался как свинья.
Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Давайте обо всем
What do you
спросим.
think of our port?
Вся информация
Refer
важна.
to this one. It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port.
Ну это, короче, прокачанный Ryzen по ощущениям пока что.
It would be a pleasant place to
При том,
dock.
что Ryzen делали Piranha Bytes.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tier 4D?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic
зверей есть
creatures,
гигантские.
some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can
Братьям
sail where
океана.
no others dare.
Thanks to your magic. So
Короче, копейщики.
how do you become...
Каперщики.
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nort from birth. Others are sea gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Понятно.
Be back
I
soon,
should go.
Captain.
Надо через ловушки работать. Потому что бьем с руки мы пока не уверены.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Давайте спросим о вас, каков наш?
Good navigator and an excellent leader of men.
Окей, больше не будем спрашивать.
In spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet.
25 нет, а выглядит он старше. В адмирал выбился. Когда он видел в последний раз?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time when you're on land?
Может, женщину нашел
Stands
себе.
around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when
Поэтому и не
comes,
пил.
we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like
Весь
it was
вечер
bad
словно
medicine.
только микстура какая-то.
One drink lasts him the whole night.
Эх. А как же Ром?
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he's
Может, в карты проигрался.
trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that
Парни,
the boy was
умыкнули
carried off
бандит.
by
Ну, мы заглянем рано или поздно к бандиту.
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should.
Сейчас застанем его
The itch
в
for a drink
полной
gets
щи.
us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Сохранимся. Найс. Так, ну нам нужны ящики.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know it. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Посмотрите на его большие синие глаза, его точно украли.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into...
Ну, надо расследовать.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but
Да верим, верим тебе. Просто надо пить, Миш. Может, это его злые братья-двойники, которые хотят его заменить. Они вылезли из канализации и все такое.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time.
Вот, картишки перекинулся. Я так и знал.
When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Здесь невидимая стена. А выглядела обнадеживающим. Не такая уж большая карта, так кажется. Здесь коридор, коридор, тупик, коридор, коридор, тупик. Мы дойдем, мы узнаем, что за вопрос. Так сказать, последний вопрос откроем. 63 килограмм, нормально. Тоже склад. Ладно, пока пойдем с Юнгой разбираться. Потом будем подправлять записи в судовых журналах. Может, Юнга спасет кого-нибудь. Он умрет сразу, но велик. В игре Greedfall, как правило, каждое задание можно выполнить несколькими способами. До старта всегда есть несколько вариантов действий. Пойти на хитрость, довериться интуиции, переубедить, подкупить его или создать нужный предмет в мастерской, чтобы развить свой талант, тратить очки или выбирать снаряжение, дающий бонус. Стенгерочего можно пугать или убить боем.
Tavern keeper. I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Кто такие Малихоры?
Really put a damper on your business.
А, Малихора это болезнь.
When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just.
Заболеть так просто.
People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the
С новым островом? Как его раньше не было, что ли?
I'm looking for a Naut, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see.
Лутбокс любит скрывать. Играет с ИИ.
Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
Ну, найс. Никуда не пресайте.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Так.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
Проигрывал всю
He
ночь.
seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Пройдемте, гражданин.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Taleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Может, это его сын. Давно потерянный. Здесь я сундук уже открыл. Окей. Погнали в номер.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Супруга принят. А он отсутствует? Не понял.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you.
Почему у нее были зеленые глаза? Ну, точнее, есть зеленые глаза.
What do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
Блин, какой за свет?
But perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter.
Свет слишком яркий.
We're looking for a missing cabin boy.
Ну, здесь, блин, здесь пол настоящий.
He had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion.
Так.
The cabin boy you speak of was not taken.
Не похищал. Он просто вернулся домой. Ну...
But I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Ну...
I'm very surprised. Several witnesses
Пользуюсь вашим
confirmed that
мужем.
your
Но он просто не хотел плавать, да?
fight with your husband.
И стать
And
как
that his
Робинзон
men
Крузо.
escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly,
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
these witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him.
Да.
A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Да.
What was your son doing on a North
Почему
ship?
забрали?
Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts.
Да,
they
да,
steal away
красить
young
эти
children from their
внутрей.
mothers.
Может, он сам шел?
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Naughts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Чё, в итоге наш капитан не такой уж и хороший? Ну да. Ладно, пойдем тогда, потом подменим декларацию. Мы сообщим послу Телема, а сами отъедем. Блин, сюда нельзя пройти. Хитро. Посол Телему.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather...
И эти тоже дадут сексист, ну ладно.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics
Точно?
has found
Опасных еретиков.
refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that.
Ну,
but
да.
I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing.
На это уйдет
But it
время,
would take
слишком много
time.
времени.
Far too much time.
Сейчас убьем еще невинных людей.
For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on working on ship, then you must be the documents. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Давайте
Could you tell
послушаем.
me anything about Tuleme?
It would be a pleasure. We follow the teachings of Mateus, our founder and greatest prophet,
Основатель Тлема, если хочешь право.
and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic.
Озаренному.
The high dignitaries of Tuleme are at the same time our
Великий
spiritual
маги.
guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within the nation.
Инквизиторы, что
They
ли?
believe that a less rigid dialectic will attract souls
Демократы,
more
понял.
readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical.
Мы потом спросим.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Антимаг? Почему у него стул? Вообще, конечно, здесь с размытием как слишком переборщили, мне кажется.
Did you get what you came for? Leave me now, please.
Минус торговец. Ну и хрен с тобой. Сторгуемся с кем-нибудь другим.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave
Да-да.
No fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea gifted.
Равно море, ради дали его нам по условиям
On
договора.
the terms of a contract.
A contract?
Что?
But what kind of
Какого договора
contract do
могут
we
быть
speak?
такие условия?
A commercial contract.
Вот торговое соглашение. Некоторые семьи оплачивают услуги нафтов не только золотом.
Some families see.
Это они виноваты, значит, что продали ребенка.
In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a naught. Our ships are his home. We...
Надо спросить у самого пацана, пусть сам решает.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler.
Ну, один контрабандист есть.
Smuggler. Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouse.
Отлично, мне нам как раз надо на складную.
Why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Я не помню. Не расскажу.
Nothing to bother yourself about.
Просто любопытно.
Just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port bridge...
Притом тюрьма и склады принадлежат нафтам. Остальные вход туда воспрещен.
No one else may enter.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a naught?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Кстати, крестов становится все больше и больше.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Да боже мой.
We'll find him in time.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need?
97.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, Desade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship.
Huh?
Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
Нет, сразу давно истрек, Юнга не имеет к нему отношения.
This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract, but Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible.
Но этот договор не имеет никакого значения.
The seafarers has always
Нарушает
asked us at the
договоренность
end.
Содружества, придется
Our nation could
платить.
feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Мы пойдем в доки. Как туда пробраться? Хороший вопрос. А вот. Территория других государств. Эта территория принадлежит другой фракции. Доступ сюда для вас закрыт. Чтобы не вызвать подозрений, найдите куртку или керасу фракции. Можете покраситься незаметно, если вас обнаружат ваши репутацию в курсе. Social Stealth, что ли, есть? У меня так куртка есть от нафтов.
If you wore a Nord uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses the way
Есть снотворное?
I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Нету. Надо подмешать.
I've seen a few.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question. If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I
Уже
risk?
все равно не будет. Ну да, так же говори.
I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are.
Просто
How
святой
about your
человек.
freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right? Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
It's blocked.
Так, ну найс, я переоделся на автом. Фига себе, паркур есть. Угу. Реально не один путь был, а целых два. Теперь мы знаем, что мы можем паркурить. Мы разберемся с фонтейнами. Фонтенами.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Можно ли послушать, чё почем, не? Мы просто молимся святому огню. Но хотя бы здесь есть нормальная религия, которая уславляет солнце. Записка для служанки. Алиса, мой супруг вместе с наемником несколько дней проведут на наших складах у канала. Будь добра, придет обед отнести его туда. И чтобы никто тебя не заметил. Мы не хотим, чтобы об этом узнали другие семьи.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Блин, прикольные эффектики сделаны. Погнали. Скорее всего, нам тоже сайд-квест предложат. О, кстати. Может, мы у него возьмем рецепты? Хоть кто-то рад.
But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits.
Может, со мной рецептиками поделитесь?
A marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Здесь тоже нельзя пойти на второй этаж. Пойдем освободим Джонас. Как бы ему решать, и хочет ли он остаться или нет. Кто мы такие, чтобы решать за кого-то?
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Sir de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Ты договор заключал, а теперь не отвлекай.
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble.
Если бы до Б, до КБ, надо уметь брать как бы ответственность за свои поступки.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Нет, он отправится с нами. Ваши, если обсудили ваши договоры. Согласитесь?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
А так она не умрет, говорю.
Very well.
Take the key and
take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
На, и зато плюс
All
репутация.
children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Блин, здесь даже достаточно подробная карта внутри помещений есть, что хорошо. Очень сложно будет потеряться. Но мы потерялись.
It's not possible just now. My name is de Sardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to
Father.
go free?
Да, ну...
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see
Лучше
me.
мне в море, да?
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old.
5 лет.
I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this.
Ну вот, все по правильному делу.
Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
А чё нам сделать? Найти шарлатана торговец. Попробуем найти шарлатана. Мне, кстати, за квест ничего не дали.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything.
Плацебо.
Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little vial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas.
Ну хотя бы про это он не врет.
But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
Не знаю, постановка мне первая тоже Assassin's Creed напомнила чем-то. Типа, четкость на персонаже и размытие сзади. Но размытие просто пиздец.
His speech is well polished.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, You won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
Да,
I
да,
need
да.
to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing.
Так, плив сила, ага.
I will think about it.
As you wish. But don't wait long.
Have a nice day, sire.
Hello, sir.
Страницы, так, научный журнал «Алхимик», страницы исписаны мелким неразборчивым почерком, на них описаны результаты опытов и осмотра пациентов, встречаются непонятные символы. Сложность некоторых рецептов не оставляет сомнений, автор этих записей был очень хорошим алхимиком. Это странный алхимик итальянский, который снял комнату наверху, просит не заходить к нему и не делать уборку. Наверное, старый дурак боится, что ты разобьешь его склянки. Пусть сидит в грязи, если хочет. Не будем ему мешать, Луиза.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ну, серебряный браслет.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to...
Ну ты попробуй.
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses.
Нормально так разоблачать перед всеми.
Doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Как он мог сбежать? Он был перед нашими глазами. На втором этаже он здесь. Да, именно так.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most
Вот. Да они просто ведьмаков выращивают.
find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep.
Как ты думаешь, делать панацея,
It is for an
братан?
act of courage that you
Вакцина.
felt grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of mash.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture
Мучить
people.
людей. Это зелье
And this
побочный
potion
эффект,
only
только
has side
большой дозы.
effects in.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce...
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Помочь ему покинуть город и арестовать его. Блин, он это как его, он мастер алхимии. И просто...
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remained hidden while waiting. So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
Но при этом, как бы, то, что даже есть карта, она не помогает. По причине того, что все одинаковое.
And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Your weapon.
Ради опыта. Мы вышли на самом деле, потому что там было заперто, я не знаю почему. Угу. Голь снотворным. Бутылка бренди, зелье сна. Для зелья трутовик. Понятно, у нас еще нет. Ладно. Кстати, не у всех труп есть. Как кнопка взаимодействия, некоторые не уделяются. Где нам, интересно, грибы достать?
My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lord.
Nice. 80 турист послом Альянс.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Не, прогнал.
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
Мы не будем, так сказать, раззадоривать.
But he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot.
Может, нам встретиться на острове?
We'll eventually catch up with him.
Может, нам будет отличные скидки сделать. Он и даст...
Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
Nice.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Nice, 3 уровня.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I need to be going.
Goodbye, Lord.
Ебать, как... Так, дополнительное задание. Найти речку Фуберж. Сделал запись сюда на журнале. Нам надо в это, как его, узнать, где Константин. Пока мы здесь бегаем. Заодно купить, может быть, бутылку бренди, я не знаю.
Welcome. It's such a... Have you seen anything to... Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Ну, у меня есть очки навык. Забираем, быстрее пробовать броню с помощью навыка нестрельное оружие. Это наносит больше урон с помощью навыка одноручное оружие. Ну, возьмем мы тот, другой характеристики нет. Харизма 4-5 уровень. Понял. Навыки за каждый уровень. Блин, какие грибы нужны были? Ну, ладно, мне в любом случае направо. Мы до стола добежим. Один трутовик, щетинистый, один настоящий.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything?
Nice.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
На, мне нужен первый уровень науки, я же не могу сделать. Ну, придется зелье сна делать. Точнее, покупать.
Welcome. It's such a. Have you seen anything?
Ну, значит, надо сразу же покупать все предметы для задания.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
На будущее. Все еще первый уровень науки, то есть влить сонное зелье в бренди, ну, нужен один уровень науки. Ну нифига себе.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started.
Че, в тюрячке сидит?
I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to...
Нам все равно нужна наука. Шурупы есть.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the fuck?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Ой, стол. Драка была.
The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Залезть шканты. Говоришь, что мне нужен уровень науки? У меня шурупы есть.
guess they were once broken.
У меня что, был молоток в руках? Все, я молодец, я не должен 23 монет
Were
платить.
you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me.
Мы ничего не
In any
слышали.
case, if you were set on recovering
Когда
your
лучше
cousin,
поторопись.
I would hurry if I were you. They're
Телеса
not
не
the
любят.
tender sorts.
Они телес...
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself
Не
in.
без троих, а?
Seemed like a courageous fellow.
Главный любимчик бармена.
Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Так, а ну... Не, эти хуже. Не, только на торсе. Что у меня был бушлат матрос? Единственное, что я... Ну, только на торсе, кажется, есть знаки отличия.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
Золотишко вы подкинул?
It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Получит 1000 опыта, найс.
Be back soon, Captain.
Any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Нормально, никто нас не замечает. И не надо замечать нас.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Знаете, подделывать записи в своем журнале. ключ еще прихватил заодно. Вроде стелс, ну я не знаю, это стелс был. Меня ни за что не ругают.
Hello? What can I do for you?
With a relay, you're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Что-то они не выглядят.
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor.
Okay.
Here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so
Да, что вы такого открыли? То, что Земля не плоская, что ли? Святого Люциуса.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
Так.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text.
Еще
We
в
wanted
тексте.
to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always
Или
difficult to
бес.
interpret, but what is written
Бесобок.
is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an
Всё неправильно понял
abjuration
текст Святого
stating
Люциуса.
that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius.
Но
We were
хотя
even ready
более
to say
смысл
that we had
скажешь.
never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
Но их надо простить.
It's our lives.
Они просто хотели от их смерть.
I see.
Безумные фанатики.
Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahib, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Фига, здесь можно было обойти. Ну ладно, мы просто их прогнали. Бренди тоже сработало. Мы, скорее всего, не убедим, потому что у нас харизмы мало. А, эти грузчики. Кажется, я могу прям... Блин, можно выделять текст прямо вот оп, и пошел на квест. Офигенно, офигенно.
Well now, can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Квартирмейстер, казарм. Чё, где? Казарм монетной стражи. Может, там квартирмейстер есть? Не понимаю. Квартирмейстер. Монетная стража склоны.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Не надо нам наливать.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Сохранимся.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out? Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything to you?
Пока ставим так.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Я им помог, а они теперь должны помочь мне.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter. I am listening. A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Ptolemy. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally.
Nice, сразу же на
It was
перед
nothing.
ним.
I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Но это доброе сердце, потому что это выгодно быть добрым. Выгодно всегда быть выгоднее добрым, нежели злым. Злым тебе приходится слишком много дела делать. Добрым в теории то же самое, но...
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Да только квесты интересны.
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned.
Ну вот с ними разбирайся.
But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Nice, 4-й уровень.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Конечно, мы можем в харизму вкинуться. Так, скилл 3. А что у нас здесь? Увеличенный урон. Ускоряет выработку ярости. Слышим одноручным, двуручным оружием. Ну, тяжелую броню. Давайте это возьмем. Поговорить с квартирмейстером Казаром. Вот это Казарм монетной стражи. Вот как квартирмейстер.
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The commander will be most pleased.
Nice.
The cargo shall make the voyage. Who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
Да наш корабль разобьет 100%.
Once you reach New Serene, go and find the quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything to your liking? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
По прямой налево.
If you had any idea who I am, don't put up, imbeciles! I have a ship.
А вот и Константин.
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
It's not possible just now.
Сильная ловушка.
It's blocked.
Понятно. Здесь нам не пройти. Но, кстати, они, видимо, к квестам подошли очень, ну, очень сурово. И реально их можно 3-4 способами выполнять.
Oi! Where do you think you're going? You're in our territory.
Я приказываю освободить.
And it appears that he is held here against his wishes.
How do you know that?
His voice is one of a kind, gentlemen, and we can hear it in the street. I order you to free him immediately.
I order, is that right? You're not cousins for nothing, you and that other drunkard. If you think all you need to do is come here and give us orders to get what you want,
looks
А вот и
like
да.
we need to sharpen our words with our new friends.
I'm afraid so.
To my help! And death to the others!
These brewders, they aren't worth tuppence.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Камера Константина, найс. Они сами нарвались? Типа, а чё они ко мне пристали? Все-таки братишка сказал, что он голубых кровей. Его надо выпустить, он на корабль опаздывает. Чё они докопались? Семь золотых монет. Ну или, по крайней мере, в некоторых квесты они впихнули 3 решения, ну, 3 решениями, 3 скиллами или 2 скиллами. Конечно, надо в дипломат вкладываться.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to execute.
Он точно умрет во время нашего путешествия на корабле.
Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Adventure! На экране снаряжения, нажав влево или вправо,
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
Чего?
Left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Боже мой, нет, не так.
What a shame! I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Вышитый камзол. Нет, не так. А, во, все, нашел. Не очевидно. Она мне засчиталась. Очень странно. Может, надо подойти.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Да, пока не очевидно. Вот мы, допустим, на спину ничего не можем. У нас есть старый вышитый камзол. Когда ты выбрасываешь предметы, они исчезают. Теперь я буду знать. Я не понимаю, как ему передать? Выбрать другого персонажа. Константин Арсей. Справка не помогает. На этом этаже или ниже? Не, на втором этаже.
Greenblood, do you need something?
А, во как. Найс. Валим отсюда. Бля, ну не, это, конечно, надо додуматься, то есть смотрите, чтобы как бы одеть персонажа, надо выбрать персонажа, сменить персонажа, потом переключиться в нем на, так сказать, его, на его, так сказать, сумку и все такое. И после этого он будет одет. Кстати, интересно, я могу так сделать с другими персонажами? Так, так. Так. Ну да, так я и должен, собственно, их кастомизировать. С одной стороны, как бы хорошо, что все, ну, типа, в одном меню, но с другой стороны, это не очень очевидно. Ладно, я научился, главное, это делать. Теперь мне больше не придется искать все и учиться по новой. Че, направо и направо. А у нас будет здесь торговец? Нет, торговец выше. Ладно, нам не нужен. Сколько у нас? По 66 килограммов, нормально. Это нам, когда после кораблекрушения, которое 100% будет, вот засекаете время.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Fredi. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Be back soon, Captain.
Может, мы еще раз, что он не сдался. Давайте посмотрим. Может, можем нафармить, может, забагало, может, мы сможем нафармить опыта. Все время сдавая один и тот же квест. Во что я, конечно, не верю, но... Надо попробовать. Чаще всего он под наркотиками. Каким-то тяжелым или очень устал.
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with...
Thank you, Your Excellency.
The cargo shall make the voyage.
That shall be your next mission. He will give you until then.
Ладно. Как скажешь, братан. все, мы отправляемся. Вроде никаких сайт-квестов не пропустил, на складах побывал. Здесь, может, кладову не зашел, логово бандитов. Бандитов тоже побывал. Собственно, Константин там освободил. Погнали, капитан.
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor? We should be able to set sail.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No, my house
Хватит.
is in order. We are ready to embark.
Можем отплывать. Нам надо увидеть новый остров.
I am so eager to discover Tear Fridding. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
Это похоже на арену.
I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nords are strange.
Да, это явно для босс-файта сделано. Прямо с корабля вырвется сейчас какой-то ебак страшный.
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need routes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Я Константин Рип от этого монстра, а мы Chosen One. Ну это, кстати, похоже на бес. Это же какой-то эпик.
Captain, keep my cousin safe.
Ну, мы, собственно, не тратили патроны по причине вот этого. Блин. Окей, у него реально паттерны есть, как у боссов. А нет, а нет, а нет, а нет. Какое же последнее сохранение было? Контрольная точка есть? Так, ну мы с Константином. Мы все еще отправляемся. Мне писечки не хватило, чтобы убить его. Ну ничего. Я просто не знал, что он ну, типа, сможет падать на нас.
We should... Permission to board.
Sir, you have any foul?
No.
Perfect.
I am so eager to discover Tear Fridding. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I mean...
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars.
Да ёпт. Но я знаю все паттерны этого босса уже. Окей, он 360 умеет делать. О нет! А нет! А нет! Он наоборот меня убьет! Мы будем стрелять в него, пока он не умрет! Умри, умри, умри! Умри! Фу. Окей, огнестрел ОП в этой игре. А? Не обязательно играть Dark Souls на клаве и мышь. Но у этого босса был паттерн примерно как у голема. В начале кровь и вино у ведьмака третьего.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious. I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Спасибо. Я знаю. Позволяет пересплетить очки навыка, характеристики талантов, чтобы использовать его, открыть вкладку развить персонажа в меню игры, нажмите кнопку Crystal Time. Найс. Нет, не тот корабль, который нам нужен. Да, видимо, нам нужен другой еще корабль. Дальше, который был.
Gentlemen.
Эпические приключения не ждут.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He is a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready hot to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Паруса что-то дует не в ту сторону. Это нормально. Ладно. Новый сирен. Я вырвано видами оружия. Чтобы убрать оружие. Ага. Но смысл убирать оружие, если можно из стойки выходить, ты как бы тоже автоматически убираешь оружие. Или анимация будет. Бонус на очки талантов. Ну, короче, одежда имеет весомый вес в этой игре. Но некоторые топ-шмоты мы будем оставлять себя. Ладно, и на нас никакой кракен не нападет. Да шутишь, игра. Всегда, когда ты плывешь на остров. Так, туман. Всегда должен кто-нибудь напасть. Пираты. Чайки-убийцы, например. Чё нет? О! Наконец-то увидели. Название игры. Всего лишь 3 часа прошло с начала.
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to...
Мне кажется, это зелье это какой-то твист будет иметь.
My most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Не лучше из него будет правитель.
We must wait for our escort.
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no
Ну,
misunderstanding.
третий в нашу компашку.
I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Чтобы открыть умение. Я, может быть, еще в тяжелое оружие прокачаюсь. Мне интересно узнать, что вот это, допустим. То есть, опа, и новая ветка про прокачки открывается. На 7 уровне нам дадут еще таланты. На следующий, на 9. Но мы берем харизму по-любому. Сначала мы или возьмем вторую харизму, или уровень взлома второй. Потом докачаем харизму и второй уровень взлома, а потом все остальное. Что? Здесь лишь максимальное количество припасов позволяет медленно восстанавливать здоровье и магическое напряжение боя. Преодолеть некоторые препятствия, где требуется удержать равновесие. Интересно, что это за препятствие. Думаю, что мы добежим до дворца. Не понимаю. Ну, магическая ловушка. Ладно, все остальное... Этот город мы изучим в следующий раз.
Atuai. Sien sradi dau
О, эльф подоспели.
Dadagudach me in.
Attention, soldier.
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny.
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Vladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief.
Что, великая угроза грядет?
A what?
Let her pass. Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
Абориген, а? Мы Курту берем из групп. И все. Найс. Я думаю, что мы сделаем сейф. И узнаем о великих, так сказать, проблемах в следующий раз. Ладно, всем спасибо, кто сегодня был на стриме или смотрел его в записи. Увидимся в скором времени. Видимо, с игрой Greedfall или с чем-нибудь другим. Посмотрим. Пока интригует. Но очень много шероховатостей. Ладно, посмотрим. Все, всем удачи, всем спокойной ночи.